He was born in this valley where the sun was afraid, where the dust and the dirt would forever keep men in the shade. He was forged by the pressure that ground some men to dust, as his father of steel turned to rust. Standing alone, standing whilst other men fall, he can ride all the punches that a man has to take. He might bend, but he never will break. He might bend, but he never will break.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy days are on their way again. The war is over, let the good times go. We're making money where we can.
Boys and girls come out to play again.
We're missing the ball, but they'd understand. We're making money where we can.
We'll gather lilacs in the spring again.
London swings, Ivan Novello sings again.
We'll keep the home fires burning.
Weekends spent on our estates, but then it's boring, vulgar, but to pay the bills,
We're making money where we can.
Nobody really knows the troubles I've seen. This land for heroes made from khaki and green. I hate to say, but buddy, can you spare a dime? Can you spare the time of day? They said the world would change in 1918, but we came back to find the same old routine. Well, it's private this, private that, and private fall behind, but there's trouble in the wind.
Dada, Dada! Come quick, Dada, Dada!
Mega, what's the matter, girl? Oh, come on, tell me what's the matter.
Dada, quick! He's fighting against Tommy, little Tommy Farm! This time, I think they're gonna kill him!
Happy days are on their way again.
New York proves we'll all be millionaires.
We're making money where we can.
Germany will have to foot the bill.
We won the war, so now they have to pay. We're making money where we can.
Charlie Chaplin tramping through the movies.
Soon we'll hear Al Jolson in the talkies.
Mommy, how I love ya.
Happy days are on their way again. Your presents requested white tie and tails. We're making money where we can.
The war is over, let the good times roll.
We're making money where we can.
It's boring and vulgar, but to pay the bills.
We're making money where we can. We're making money where we can. We're making money where we can. Cheers! Poor Tommy Farm. Poor Tommy Farm. Poor Tommy Farm. You're not as tough as you think you are. Why won't you cry, then nobody's going to care. Poor Tommy Farm.
His father was a giant Mick from County Cork, and the bare-knuckle fighting was his passion on his work. It broke his mind, though his body was preserved.
They say that all other life is mud, is sprimped and saved, like so many of her kind, went to an early grave, that she married well beneath herself and got what she deserved.
Poor, poor Johnny Marr, you've got no daddy and you've got no ma, the mongrel son of a tinker and a whore. Poor, poor Johnny Marr. Poor, poor Johnny Marr. Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't no better than the rest of us here. Poor, poor Johnny Marr.
These kids were born to be cabin, they were born to be cool, that they never show their pain or wish their pity on a fool, that they take what they can, they know that nothing comes for free. So now they bet on this kid with the devil in his eye, not to win or to lose, but that they'll never make him cry. And they laugh and they curse at the circus that they see.
Poor, poor Johnny Marr, you're not as tough as you think you are.
Poor, poor Tommy Farr. You all right, Tommy Bach?
I don't need any help from anyone, especially not a girl.
My name is Peg-Leg Joby Churchill. I am the Long John Silver on the rumba. My leg was torn from my body underground. When people ask me, do I miss it? I tell them sometimes when I'm buying brand new shoes. I ask for discount, but they refuse.
Yeah, Dad.
Thank you, love. Morning, Evan. You're up early, Bach?
Aye, morning, Joe. Mr. Churchill. Hey, well, you know what they say, innit? Early bird catches a worm and that.
Aye, true enough, lad, true enough. Hey, but remember, it's the second mouse that gets the cheese.
Oh! Aye, I got it, man. First mouse comes chop. Second mouse cheese. Oh, morning, Megan.
For the dad, Evan?
Right? Oh. Hey, how's work, Mr. Churchill?
Not bad, boy, not bad. Good. As long as there's mines in the valley, there'll always be pip ponies needing bridles and harnesses.
Aye, so you never be out to work then?
No, probably not, lad. But you will be if you don't get going.
Oh, aye, better up it. Oh, no, I mean leg it. Oh, no, as you should jump, Mr. Churchill, all right, clap up.
I was a boxer, Joby Churchill. I had it in me to become a champion, but then the mine left me without a leg to stand on. But I could see it, spot the fighter, where many place the horse before the cart. I say ignore the fist and search the heart.
Is that bridle you wanted?
Oh, good, Sarah.
Will you talk to Tommy, please, Daddy?
Well, me talk to him? What about? You? Ha! Come on, girl. You never stop talking to him, all about him. Hey, I might only have one leg. I still got all my marbles.
Well, I just thought you could help him out a little. Give him some advice.
Aye.
Well, I told him you'd talk to him.
We'll see.
Oh, please,
We'll
Dad.
see. Now, go and get my lacing pliers, will you?
Thanks, Dad.
Can I help you?
Sir, I wanted
How
to...
about a nice new bridle?
Oh, no, sir,
Or maybe a new set of reins, horse and cart, is there?
I want to fight.
You want to fight, do you? Pick on a man with one leg, would you? No. Kids these days, why, I could still give you an idea.
I want you to teach me to fight. I know you taught Tom Thomas to become the British champion. I just thought you'd do the same for me.
Who are you, boy?
Tommy, sir. Tommy Farr.
Never. Little Tommy Farr, the kid who'd scrap with anyone? No, boy. Nearly grown up, I see. So why do you want to be a boxer, boy? I thought you'd have had enough fights by now.
Well, I've done my time in the hole, sir, and I made a few quid out of it as well. But what I was thinking was, if you would just take me on, I could leave the pits, and then I could make some real cash.
The holes, yes, the holes, is it? 2 pit boys thrown into a trench until one beats the other senseless. That's not boxing, son. That's human cockfighting. You need more than that to be a boxer.
I'll do anything, man. Just teach me.
I'm afraid I no longer teach the noble
I'll
art.
work out in a shop. I'll do anything.
I'm afraid you're not listening.
Afraid? I am not afraid of anything.
Oh, big words for a young man. See these books?
Yeah?
These books are full of people who did great things, and all of them were afraid. Do you think that Sidney Carton didn't feel fear as he walked towards the guillotine? Or Odysseus wet himself when Poseidon destroyed his raft out of spite? Or how about King Henry V? When faced with 4 times the number of Frenchies than he had in his army behind him, you think he didn't feel a little terrified? No, fear, boy, keeps us all alive. Don't deny it. You have to face it, eye to eye. Master it, yes. What, you still here?
Look, I'll do anything, man.
Anything?
Yeah.
Can you read?
Yes, sir.
Right, boy. Lesson number 1 on how to be a boxer. You ever heard of Don Quixote?
Those foreign fighters, is he? I don't care where he comes from. I'll fight him, and I'll beat him.
I can see there's a lot of work to be done. You say that you're not afraid. Then I say you are a fool. There's so much you have to learn that nobody taught at school. When you fight, you might lead with your fists or your chin, but the fight's in your head, so before you begin, better know who you are, when to stand, when to hide, and the demons you face, we all carry inside. Oh, remember Don Quixote. He was just a fool like you, he believed he owned the truth. Sancho Panza, Don Quixote, they're both gone, but the windmills they'll turn.
I came here to make my way, to find how to break a man. I wanted to learn from you. I don't think you understand. I'm a slave to the mines, and I want to escape. I have hate on my side, but I won't bow and scrape. People crumble with fear when they think of the cost, but I've nothing to lose that's not already been lost. Who the hell is Don Quixote? If you think you're talking fools, then the biggest one is you. Sancho Panza, Don Quixote. I don't care if those windmills they'll turn.
Even fools sometimes learn from mistakes that they've made, but a wise man will learn from the price that they paid. So remember Don Quixote. He would stand and he would stare. He had his enemies everywhere. And Sancho Panza, you're Don Quixote. Take a look at those windmills that turn.
I don't care if those windmills they'll turn.
You must care about those windmills that turn.
Stupid book, man.
What did you do to him?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing. Oh, I offered him some reading material to improve his mind. I don't think that young Tommy Farr's quite the learning type at the moment.
Oh, Daddy, you've ruined everything!
Roll up! This is your chance to earn some big money. Come on, boys! You know the ladies love a fighter. And this is my champ, undefeated 120 bouts. Roll up, you've got some money in your pocket. You've just got paid. So let's try a little wager. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Hey, you! You're a tough-looking man. Have a look at what you're fighting. Here we play by the rules. No gouging, splitting, fighting. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Hunters come here still believing they're so tough. We relieve them of their money and their dreams. Roll up! Do I have another contender?
Sir.
Now what's your name, my lovely boy?
Tommy, sir. Tommy Farr, sir.
Roll up. Do you think you go the distance? Better lead with your chin. It's the path of least resistance. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Well, he's putting up a fight, and we might have the making of a champ in the camp. He's got heart, there's no mistaking. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Every punch that's meant to floor him, he just takes them and ignores them. He could cost me loads of money. Son, I must tell you that I've seen them all. But tonight, something special before my eyes has just begun. There's always a job for you at Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium! Roll up, you've got some money in your pocket, you just got paid. So let's try a little wager. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. You're a tough-looking man, have a look at what you're fighting. Here we play by the rules, no counting, splitting, biting. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Hunters come here still believing they're so tough, but we relieve them of their money and their greed. Roll up, do you think you go the distance? Better lead with the champ. It's a path of least resistance. This is Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium. Joe Guess's Pugilist Emporium.
So, what do you think of that then, Mr. Churchill?
So you ran away to join a circus, did you, boy?
Didn't you see me, man? You just see how I beat him?
A punch-drunk booth boxer past his best. Slow of limb and thought, a lucky punch. Any talentless navvy could have done the same.
So, you still won't take me on then?
Oh, you're a diamond in the rough, all right, lad. Ah, yeah. And there might be something there. It's just too soon to tell.
Yeah? Well, I don't need you. I don't need anybody. I'm going to show everybody in this valley, you'll see. Because I'm going to go to London. Aye. When I come back a true champion. Then you'll eat your words. Aye. All of you!
Right, come on in, mate. Come on, my lads. Right. Come on, killer. Come on. Give me some combination. That's good.
London, here I am.
Who are you, love?
You better get ready for the man from Ton of Pandy. Big time! That's my plan. You'd be so impressed, I guarantee. The dues are paid to make the grade. Anybody can, you see.
We don't need another box rat. Kids like you round here and to a penny. It's my town, it's quite a shopping flat. Kids like you round here and to a penny.
Give me a chance.
Oh no!
Come on, give me a chance.
Go home! We don't need another box rat. You better get out of here.
Oh, well, Shirley, get out of here.
London, think again. You wouldn't want to miss out on a chance that comes once in a lifetime. Hey, easy street, caviar and champagne.
Jelly deals, more like.
They're all just waiting for a boxer in their prime. What have I got to do? Well, I'm begging you. Anybody can you hear?
We don't need another box rat. Kids like you round here and to a penny. Every door you find is locked, cause kids like you round here and to a penny.
Give me a chance.
Oh no!
Come on, give me a chance.
Go home!
One day I'll be champion of the world.
We don't need another box rat. You better get out of here. We don't need another box rat. You better get out of here.
Oh, well, she.
"200 miles. Each step I walked to bring me here. They said the streets were paved with gold. They are, but not for me. So here I am, 200 miles away from home. I said when I come back, you'll see I made it on my own. I'll be a big shot with a big cigar. I'll have some fine clothes and a fancy car. Yes. Must I return? Retrace my path 200 miles. I said I'd make the world stand still, but no one sees you when you're down or gives a damn. In London town, I'll face the sneers and the knowing smiles as I walk home. 200 miles.
The very finest of leather, of course. Aye. Listen, you take a look at that stitch in there. Hey, you won't find better than that. No, not even if you went. Not even if you walked all the way to London and back again. Aye.
Excuse me, Mr. Churchill.
It's a nasty cough you got there, boy. Pass me that owl there, will you, boy?
Churchill, it's me, it's Tommy Farr, man.
I know who you are, boy. There, look at that now. That's that old maid. Right. Now pass me that needle there, boy. That's it. Good.
It's Churchill, man, it's me, it's Tommy, man. I'm back, man.
Aye, aye.
I'm back from London.
Uh-huh.
Went really well for me up there. Made a bit of a name for myself, quite a bit of money as well, actually. But I'd come back to Tonopandi, like, well, just for a while, you know.
Until you can get that hole in your trousers fixed, is it? Or a good meal inside.
Well, it was just... Well, I was just so bloody low. Nobody gives a damn about you up there, Joby.
Well, isn't that the truth now? Well, it takes a big man to return to his roots to start again. So what you going to do, boy? Go back down the mine? Or do you still want to be a boxer?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tommy, there are some that say that men shouldn't be allowed to box. That it's cruel, it's men behaving like savages. You know what I say to that, boy?
Yeah, you say they're wrong, Mr. Churchill.
No, I'd probably say they were right, lad. But then I'd add, what's the difference between being murdered underground as to being murdered in broad daylight, huh? These moral guardians, they couldn't care less if half a mountain flattened you. But hey, you take the count after a well-placed punch. That's barbaric, that is. Oh, aye. Every day, men here, underground, are dying. Do those same people call for the closing of the pit? Do they others like? No. Let me tell you, Bach, no one's gonna give you anything in this life. Whatever you get, boy, you're gonna have to fight for.
Sir.
Aye, well. Oh, by the way, last time you were in the shop, you forgot you a book. You know, Tommy Farr, maybe there is something I can do for you. Get changed, boy, we got work to do. They say that a fool learns from his own mistakes, but a wise man learns his from others. Let's see what you've learned so far. All right, boy, this is it. This is the start to the road of fitness, right?
Right.
Starts off with 2 wooden handles and a little piece of rope. There we
Right.
are. Skip in.
I
boy.
skip in, right.
Nice and easy.
Skip in, skip in, skip in, skip in. There goes then.
Go on now. Well, there's one.
All right.
Oh, goddamn, give it here, boy. God's truth. I only got one leg, man. Gotta be able to do better than me, haven't you, huh? All right. There we are. Now let's see you doing it now, boy.
Mr. Churchill,
What's that?
don't mind if I use the 2 feet, do you?
No, 2 feet to do you good, I think. All right.
Thank you, sir. Come on. Stop it, skip it.
There we are. Look at this now.
Just started
It's
it.
going round, look.
It's going round, right?
God, I'm nearly in a draft.
All right.
If you can get that up a little bit faster, we're on our
Hey.
way. What?
Joby, look, you can't bloody stop, man.
That's good. That's good, boy. Go on.
Look at
Show
that
'em how to
then.
do it.
Look at that, then.
I can hardly see the rope.
Hello
turning.
and welcome to Fight Night.
Come on, next
The
one.
first bout tonight in the blue corner from Harris,
Right, mate.
Danny Andrews. In the red corner, they call him the Tonopandi Terror. His name, Tommy Farr.
Right. Oh, gee. Ugh. I pushed my way down through the crowds.
I jumped into the ring. I didn't even see the punch. I'm counted out. Joey, this time I feel I'm gonna give in.
What? You ready to pack it in already, boy?
What, man?
Come on, we only just started. Listen, you gotta learn what it feels like to lose, and you gotta hate that feeling. You gotta learn to hate your opponent. You gotta learn to hate me.
Yes, sir.
Hate the whole damn world.
Yes, sir.
Come on, boy, fight, fight. You fight for the right to become the contender. Take all and give, but you never surrender. Someday you'll be the man. You play by the rules that you learned on this mountain. You jab and you dance as they keep up the counting. Someday you'll be the man.
The fights are coming thick and fast. My body's growing strong. The stranger in me rests at last. The ring is now my home. Sometimes I feel like it might on my soul. I'm telling you.
This is where you belong, boy. Up until now, you've been nothing more than a loudmouth kid with a chip on both shoulders.
Aye.
But now you're someone. Now you can become something special.
Sir.
You can make your fortune if we're both careful.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. You fight for the right to become the contender. Take all and give, but you never surrender. Someday you'll be the man.
Come on.
You can't let them know, let them see what you're thinking. Stack up the odds as they're eating and drinking. Someday you'll be the man.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, the British and Empire heavyweight champion, Ben Ford. In the red corner, from Wales, the contender, the Towny Pandy Terror, Tommy Farr.
I have waited all my life. I won't take any chances. I will box as if my life depends upon the outcome. Come on.
Farr really has put up a terrific performance. Before the fight, nobody gave our boy much of a chance against the much more experienced man Ford. But after what we've seen tonight, we may have an upset on our hands. The judges have made their decision. They're handing the scorecards to the referee. We await the final verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner on points and the new British and Empire heavyweight champion, Tommy
Call
Farr.
out your name as they raise in the rafters. The losers return to the bums and the grafters. This day you are the man. We fight for the lives to be more than contenders. Shame will be gone and nobody remembers. This day you are the man. This day you are the man.
This day I am the man. Yes!
Oh, I don't believe it, man. You'd have thought after Tommy beat that bloody Ben Ford, well, they'd be right behind him. They seem to have written him off already, man.
Daddy's last telegram says that all the German bigwigs will be at the Noisel fight tonight to support them.
Aye, German bigwigs, fascist bastards, every one of them. Aye, hey, I'm telling you now, right? If I didn't have responsibilities, Megan Vark, you know, your family on the way, I'd have gone too. Serious. I'd be out in Spain with those Ronda boys. They'll give him a fight, all right. Just like Tommy will give that German bastard a fight tonight. Hey, do you know, right? They're expecting 5,000 Welsh boys at Haringey Stadium to support him. Oh, it's marvellous, man. Hey, any news from Tommy?
No news from Tommy. Not for a couple of months now.
Oh, well.
I expect he's been too busy to send any word home. You know how he is when he's getting ready for a big fight.
Well, aye, man. That's your old man, that is. I was telling him. Joby, I said, you should bring Tommy back here after the fight. You know, give him a good bit of Welsh cooking. Bit of Maldon, eh? Oh, it'd be nice to have the champ staying with us, wouldn't it, huh? Hey, Meg. Hey, we could charge people to come and see him. Bloody hell, we could sell his old socks. We'd make a killing, girl. Well, I hope he comes back to see the baby anyway. Bloody hell, he don't even know that we're married, like. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it'd be lovely to see Tommy again. It's been so long since we've seen him, and I'd like him to
there's
see
a good girl. Put the wireless on, will you? See? Fight's about to start. I want to listen to the build-up.
I haven't heard anything like it. Not in all my years as the head of the British Boxing Board of Control. Why, he's barely been champion 3 months.
Look, I'm not going out there until this is settled and that's final, right?
Look, Far, be a good chap. Neusel has come all the way from Germany for this fight. Ambassador von Ribbentrop, a good friend of the Führer's, also out there. It would be bad form not to welcome them in their own language.
Well, let me tell you, my good chap. You might be the Marquis of Bath. But there are 5,000 Welshmen out there, and most of them have a friend or a brother out in Spain right now fighting the fascists, those other good friends of the Führer. And if good manners mean that we are to salute the swastika, then the very least that we can do is give the Welsh a warm welcome. All right? My good chap.
Mr. Churchill, have a word with him.
See, that's the trouble with Tommy Farber. When he gets something into his head, well, there's just no change in his mind. Stubborn as a pit pony, he can be.
What we need, Joby, man, is someone with a way with words, man.
That we do.
So someone who can speak to and for the people.
Aye. Oh, hey. Hard man to find a short notice,
So
though.
someone out with a flair for language, like.
That's essential.
And one leg.
What?
And we are. Let's got that settled, Your Highness. Looks like we're ready for a bit of a scrap here.
Have it your way this time, Far. But you'd better win. Otherwise, I'll do you.
Mein Henrad van had I en anoi libi glad vairach antorion en wagion ovri. Willkommen, meine Damen und Herren.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, you look so graceful and so charming.
Guten Abend, Herr Ambassador von Ribbentrop.
We welcome you. May our nation's friendship never stop.
Thank you, I would like to say, if you don't mind giving way, I speak for many Welshmen in this crowd. Although you condescend with scorn, it's for this moment he was born. Tommy, you can make your people proud.
Take us to the fight as you saw it, Tommy.
I jabbed him once, I jabbed him again, like I was fitting him up for a brand new suit. And then I laid him out to dry. And it was beautiful.
Thank you very much. Go, boy. That's the way.
How weird is it? The master races on the floor of fatherland. Your fight won't love you anymore. Walter, something's going wrong. You're bread
again some sunny day.
Oh, what a nice young chap. He's German, you know.
Well done, Far. Marvellous fight. We've got the whole world at our feet.
You did well, boy, that jam. You did well.
Now to the future. The Jerrys have another boxer, Schmeling, Max Schmeling. He's already beaten Joe Louis on a knockout. I have an option on his next fight. He's our man.
Mr. Farr, I must say that was one hell of a fight.
Excuse me? Who let this man in? Get him out of here immediately.
My name is Sol Strauss. I'm here to represent my client, the boxing promoter, Mr. Paolo Gambaccini. I'm his attorney.
I thought I recognized the smell.
I have here a contract for Mr. Tommy Farr to fight Joe Louis for the heavyweight championship of the world in New York City. Contract is worth $60,000. All you've got to do is sign.
Mr. Farr already has a next fight. It'll be here in London, and I'll decide who it's against.
Hold on a minute. I will decide who I fight next and where I fight.
Tommy, I think we ought to talk this through, Mark. You've suddenly become very valuable property. Hey, that was a great fight, but you're still learning your trade. We should stay here in London. Keep fighting here. Keep winning. They'll come to us.
Joby, I don't want to wait. Look, I'm ready for this. I know I am. Look, I want that bloody title, and I want it now. Right?
You're making a big mistake, Farr.
I hate to agree with his lordship, but I think he's right.
I don't care what you think or His Highness thinks. It's something I've fought for all my life, man, to work and win in New York, man, to fight there for the heavyweight title of the world. Now, what if this chance doesn't come again then, right?
Tommy, man, you got time on your side, and you're getting better all the time, boy. Yeah. Now you listen to me. Yeah? If you go on your own.
Joby, I am going to New York, and there is nothing that you can say to change my bloody mind, all right? Mr. Strauss, where do I sign that?
Sign that contract, and you can wave goodbye to your British title.
Oh, that's so. Pen.
Lord and Lady Fairfax. The Right Honourable Walter Elliot. Lord and Lady Pack Drury Lowe. Miss Muriel Montgomery Jarman. The Marquis of Bath. Lord and Lady Bolingbroke Kent. Mr. Tommy Farr.
Hello, Farr.
Lordship.
Enjoying the evening?
Very pleasant indeed until you arrived.
I thought I'd join you on a little outing to New York. It's going to be so much fun watching you fight for your life.
All right.
Oh, by the way, remember to wash your hands before touching any of the passengers.
Hey, what is that behaviour there?
You obviously know the Marquis. Hands like an octopus, but he is very powerful. It's probably not a good idea to pick a fight with him.
I see your mouth is still in good working order, Muriel. Been on the Gordons again, have we?
Horrid little man. Everyone seems to be looking at you. You must be famous. Are you an actor?
Aye, sometimes.
Are you laughing at me? That's not a very gentlemanly thing to do.
Who said I was a gentleman, love?
I say, isn't that the film star, Ray Milland?
Well, I can't see from this distance. You've got better eyesight than me, love.
I know, you're a wrestler, or a bullfighter, or a prize fighter.
You know what? I've been all those things, young lady, and more.
And what takes you to New York?
My name's Tommy Farr. I'm going for a fight.
What? Are there no people for you to fight in Britain?
Nope. For every single one of them. They're all so frightened of me now. I got to sail 3,000 miles to find somebody brave enough to go toe-to-toe with me.
Well, I'm not frightened of you. Are you brave enough to go toe-to-toe with me, Mr. Farr?
Oh, it'll be my pleasure, my dear. My pleasure.
And who are you going to fight in America?
There's a man they call Joe Louis.
Joe Louis? Even I've heard of him. Isn't he the most famous boxer in the world?
Oh, thanks.
Present company accepting. Well, I don't know how good a boxer you are, but you certainly are a very fine dancer, Mr. Farr.
Well, so are you, whoever you are.
Miss Muriel Montgomery German.
Ah, well, Miss German, now you have the advantage. You know why I'm going to New York. What takes you there, then?
That's what I do.
What do you do, then?
I travel, I go places, and if I like it, I go there again. It really is rather fun, Mr. Farr.
I'll say the truth. This really is a strange new world. Excuse me, Miss German, but I must say, you have got to be about the richest gypsy I ever met. Please call me Tommy. All my friends call me Tommy.
Your friends?
Aye.
Why, thank you. And you shall call me Monty. So, do you punch them or dance them off their feet? Because you're a fine dancer, Tommy. Did you learn to dance in the ring?
No. Mind you, I've danced my way around a few fights, that's for sure. But no. I learned to dance in the fourpenny hops in Tonopandi. Pays your money, makes your choice. Dance all night long. No such dance as anywhere in the world than there are in Tonopandi. Happy am I, seeing you here. How come we're worlds apart when you're so near? So much has changed, but I'm the same man. Violence I know, but love I don't understand. I say there's nothing that I fear, nothing can stop this great career. Somehow your presence feels so dear, need you as one. Happy am I.
Happy am I. Still I'm surprised, seeing there's gentleness there in your eyes. I say there's no one that I need. My heart's too hard these days to believe, but love has been known to take the lead. Maybe I'll try. Happy am I. Can heaven above listen to my prayers, even of a song that never shone, it really cares. Happy am I. Happy am I. You're here with me. You're here with me. I want to tell the world, let everyone see. Where will this lead? Where will this lead? I do not know. I don't know. But if you take my hand, then I will go. Happy am I. Happy am I.
come here.
Shush, man, he's
Hey,
sleeping.
listen to what Tommy's written in the paper, man. The British Board of Boxing Control is a self-appointed, self-constituted body who make the rules and regulations for the control of boxing. But there is one thing they cannot do. They cannot stop Tommy Farr or any other British boxer from getting a living in the ring. However, gentlemen of the BBBC, you may sleep easily in your beds. The rebel Tommy Farr surrenders. Today, the news of the world gives me the opportunity publicly to say that I relinquish my title as heavyweight champion of Great Britain. One day, board or no board, I'll come back to fight for it. Well, the bastards.
New York, I've come to do some business. New York, I'm not yet for the ride. It's been a long road without prize in sight, and I'm not going down without a fight. New York, I know that he's the champion. New York, I've come to take his crown. He's a big man, but he's flesh and bone, and this time he'll face the great unknown.
Tommy, those are dreadful scars upon your back. Did you get them from his hands, man in the mask?
In my circus days, I'd wrestle tigers just for fun. When they'd attack, I'd punch them back. New York, I've come to make my name here. New York, I'm liking what I see. Now if you don't mind, I've got work to do, and I'm not going home until it's through. Take it easy, sparring, right? Take it easy. Come on. Steady.
Reports coming from the far camp say things are not quite as tickety-boo as they might have been.
The Welshman isn't coping with the heat.
In training, it's been said he's been put down by one of his sparring partners and has cut his eye.
It's not looking good for the ex-miner.
Oh, he'll never go the distance. Joe will eat this kid alive. Right now we'll give you 7-1, and a man will put it down in 5.
Tommy, can't you see the world is on your back? Everybody here believes you're going down.
All my life I've had to fight to make my way. Do you think I'd crawl? I'd fight you all. New York, I'm here to make a statement. New York, I'm here to tell the world. So spell my name right and make no mistake. Tommy Farr won't bend and he won't break. He won't break. Won't bend and he won't break. Yeah. Oh, boys. Oh, sparring, boys. This was meant to be in it, though.
Good morning, Mr. Farr.
Oh, Monty. How do you find me?
Well, it wasn't very difficult. Rather many more of you sailed from Wales to fight Joe Louis.
You have no idea how good it is to see you, girl, I tell you though.
What happened?
Bloody hell. A momentary lapse in concentration. Bloody sparring partner. Listen, Monty, love. I can't lose this fight. My chance to show the Marquis and his sort. Have you seen the way they look at me? Have you seen the way they look down their bloody noses at me like I'm an exhibit in a bloody freak show, man?
Look, you can still win.
I'd rather shot myself in the foot, haven't I?
I thought you fought with your fists, not a gun.
Aye, well, something they shoot in my mouth. No, I've left behind the one man that could get me through this fight. Joby Churchill. You like Joby? A one-legged saddler from Tonopandi. Best friend I ever had, more like a dad to me, really. Do you know what? He trained me up from bugger all, man. Aye, there we are. You know, we used to laugh. Because he was Sancho Panza, right? And I was Don Quixote. Have you heard of them?
Yes. Yes, I've heard of them.
Yeah, well, there we are. We had an argument, see? Said some things, and here we are. I wish he was here.
Well, why don't you send him a telegram? Tell him you made a mistake.
No, I'm not going to beg. I made my bed.
Are we interrupting anything?
No. No.
I'll be running along then.
All right, love.
I'm staying at the Waldorf.
Very nice, love.
Excuse me?
Mr. Farr, welcome to New York City. Is everything to your liking?
Everything is fine, thank you, sir.
Fine, good. I'd like to introduce you to your host, the boxing promoter, Mr. Paolo Gambaccini.
As I live and breathe, Mr. Tommy Farr. So, we finally get to meet. I've read so much about you in the papers. Tell me, is it true you used to wrestle lions in the circus?
No, tigers it was.
Oh, tigers? What do you know? That's just great. Tommy, this is truly the land of the free, a land of great opportunity. I believe a man of your talents, your abilities could go a long way. If there's anything you need, and I mean anything, all you gotta do is ask. You got that?
I have, sir.
Good boy.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Good boy.
Certainly.
Will there be anything else, ma'am?
That'll be all, thank you. Oh, there is one more thing. I'd like to send a telegram to Great Britain.
Just pick up the phone, ma'am. The concierge will be pleased to help you. Thank you, ma'am.
Why are men so stupid? Especially this man, shutting out the people that he holds so dear, reaching out for help. Can it really be so hard? Acting like a blind man when the answer's clear. Yes, I'd like to send a telegram to Great Britain. The address, it's care of Joby Churchill, the saddler's shop in Tonopandi in Wales. Wales. Yes, like the big fish, but without the H. To Mr. Joby Churchill. Stop. We have a dear friend in common. Stop. I'll call him Don Quixote, and he needs you now. Stop. His pride will keep him silent. Stop. He knows nothing of this telegram. Stop. The windmills that surround him, he can't face alone. Stop. Why are men so childish, just like little boys, emptying the ground of all their favorite toys? Why should this concern me? Tell me why I care. Wondering, would he miss me if I wasn't there?
You're in great shape for the fight tonight, Tommy.
Yeah.
These past few weeks, you've really sharpened up. That Joe Louis, he won't know which town he's in.
Trouble is, I can't get that bloody job going, how can I?
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're moving good. The eye's healed nicely. Tommy,
Yeah,
I just gotta go and get a few towels.
yeah. Oh, damn bloody eyes, man.
Mr. Farr. Tommy. My name is Jerry Costello. I'm very pleased to meet you. How you doing?
I never felt better.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
What can I do for you, then?
I'm here on behalf of my business associates. We have an offer we'd like to make you.
Offer? What kind of offer?
Tommy, We are very big fans of your work, but we have to ask you the question, have you seen Joe Louis fight? Because you're going to find out in the next few hours. He's the greatest. His right cross is as good as his left hook. His punches, he takes them back 6 inches, then pow, the other guy hits the deck. Beautiful. Well, to be honest, Tommy, it doesn't look too good for you. In the spirit of friendship, my associates would like to ask a favor of you, whereby we agree on the outcome of the fight. Then we all profit from our friendship.
What?
Let me cut straight to the chase. You're gonna go down anyhow, so go down in the 5th. We all make a lot of money.
What?
Come on, Tommy. You know the score. We put our bets on you lasting 5 rounds, then when you go down, we all collect. It'll be beautiful. You can go home with the real bundle.
All right. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Costello, and your business associates, this is something that I have fought for all my life, see? You think I'm going to throw this fight? Then you're very much mistaken. You tell your friends that Tommy is not for sale. I am here to win. Now get out.
This is not good news, I'm hearing. My business associates will not be very pleased.
I said get out, man!
Gentlemen, please.
Mr. Gamboccini.
I abhor violence. Relax, Tommy. I told you when you arrived, this is the land of opportunity. I'm just here to talk a little business before the main event.
All right. So you're the organ grinder, is it? You tell your monkey here that Tommy's not for sale.
Hey!
Jerry, tu sei uno bruto. Come on, Tommy. Can't we talk a little business here? Have you seen the odds on you winning this fight? I could get better odds than Shirley Temple beating Joe.
Right.
Oh no, times change. You have to adapt to the opportunities life presents to us. So you won't go down.
No.
I like that. Let me make you another offer. Let's just say, if we can work things out between us, in 15 rounds' time, you will be the new heavyweight champion of the world.
I think Joe Louis might have something to say about that.
Joe's a good boy, but everybody has their price. Besides, what's the point in being the champ if you're not alive to spend the dough? Come on, Tommy. You work for me. You'll be the new heavyweight champion of the world.
Huh? Well, you listen to me, Mr. Gamboccini. A lot of people back in Tonopandi will be listening to this fight on the radio tonight, see? And a lot of them think that I'm good enough to win this fight all on my own. Be shame now to let them down now, wouldn't it, huh? I'll tell you what I'll do with you. I'll bet you $5,000 that I'll go 15 rounds, with or without your help. Right?
Do not insult me, Mr. Farr. Tommy, I can tell you're not in the right frame of mind to make a deal tonight. Think it over. We'll see how it goes. Best of luck, Mr. Farr. You're gonna need it. Jerry!
They say that a fool learns from his mistakes, but a wise man, where does that leave me? I'm the tough one with all the answers. I'm standing with the whole world at my feet, but in my mouth I taste defeat.
Poor, poor Tommy Farr. Did you think I'd let him see the fool you are? Poor, poor Tommy Farr.
Bloody hell. Joby Churchill. What are you doing here, man?
I got a telegram from some girlfriend of yours saying that you might be needing my help.
A telegram for one of my girlfriends?
Seemed like the right thing to do at the time.
Oh, Joby. Listen here, I did not...
Don't say a word now, it's all right. Don't.
Show the Marquis, will you? And wear this for me.
Right, I haven't come all the way from Wales to see you lose, boy. If you're gonna become world champion in the next couple of hours, we got a lot of work to do. Come on, Bach. Give me 10. Give me 10. Come on. That's it. And again. And another 10. You become soft, Tommy Farr. Who do you hate, Tommy Farr?
I hate you!
Good. Who else do you hate, boy?
I hate Joe Louis.
Good. Who else do you hate?
I hate me, Joby!
Everybody hates you, boss. Come on, give me another 10. Who else do you
I
hate?
hate everybody and everything, right?
Oh, you must realize that Joe Louis is not doing this just for himself. No, just like you, boy. Joe Louis carries the aspirations of the whole of his people on his shoulders. That makes him a very dangerous man.
I have waited all my life. I won't take any chances. I will box as if my life depends upon the outcome.
You fight for the right to become the contender. Time now to prove that you're not some pretender. This night you are the man. I saw the boy I believe was the champion, who walked like the sun. I have always believed it. This night you are the man.
This night I am the man. Yes!
It's here at last, the fight of the century, as Tommy Farr carries the hopes of a British nation into battle for the heavyweight championship of the world in the Yankee Stadium, New York tonight. 2 a.m. and no one in Tommy's hometown of Tony Pandy in the Rhondda is in bed. There's 1,500 packed into the Judges' Hall Tree-Allow, and more than 5,000 crowding the streets to hear the commentary from New York relayed over loudspeakers. There has been such a surge of gas and electricity there are fears that the national grid could go down. Well, there's not long to go now. Keep those kettles boiling.
Farr finds Lewis's face with 2 long left. Another left and Farr's going right after him. Yes, Lewis's nose is bleeding slightly out there. Those punches of Farr are having their effect. Lewis gets away, but Tommy hammers him about the body. They're broken away, and they're fighting out there in the center of the ring. It's a real good round for Farr. Farr jumping into Lewis again. Long left to the side of Lewis's head. Another left to Lewis's head, and he swings that right over to Lewis's head. He's driving Lewis back against the ropes. Farr's driving Lewis back against the ropes, and they're swinging away at each other, and they're going hard at each other. It's very hard left from Farr. Caught Lewis on the side of the head. Lewis can't stop Farr now. Farr's going in there, going right in there after Lewis, and he's crashing blows at him. Farr's hammering Lewis about the ring, and there's the bell for the end of the fight. And they're giving Farr a great ovation. Any number of people are jumping into the ring, and they're congratulating Farr on the wonderful fight he's made. Photographers are gathering around, snapping pictures at him. The referee is collecting those little ballot papers from the judges. Farr's done a grand job, a real grand job, and all you people overseas can certainly be proud of this wonderful display. I think we're getting the announcement now. Here's the announcement.
The winner and still champion of the world, Joe Louis.
Joe Louis wins. Joe Louis wins on the decision.
Cotton Club. Tonight is going to be one humdinger of a night. On behalf of the Italian Sporting Association of New York, we welcome the only man to take the Brown Bomber 15 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Tommy Farr! Look who's just gone into town, took the Bomber 15 rounds. Now his feet don't touch the ground, this guy's in the groove. Who's the star? It's Tommy Farr.
Darling, catch up, still blowing tops, it's Tommy Farr.
I ain't coming on that tap when I'm in this rolling cut. I know I'm not off the job and I say the boys on it.
It's me all night.
That's Tommy Farr.
In the land of darkness, there's an open up for Tommy Farr. Mr. Farr, I have to say it to me.
You want so good with this one is a freebie. You got your boots and you're looking fine and dandy.
He certainly come a long, long way from Corner Candy.
Hey, Mr. Farr, how come you're such a great dancer?
Well, I learned to dance with 4 penny hops in Tonopandi. Oh, bloody hell, here we go. It's all right. It's a bit of fun, man. That's what it is, right?
Come on, girl. I might only have one leg, eh? But I can still show him a thing or two. Let's dance. All right. Oh, yes, this is good. Hey, up. Oh, oh, steady with that now. Watch it and come on. Hang on. Don't rub it.
It's crazy. The guy loses and he's a hero. What's the world coming to? Still, he's got integrity.
Yeah, that ain't nice.
What ain't nice?
That disease like what you just said.
What disease?
Integrity.
I'm gonna get him, Jerry. I'm gonna own him. But first, I'm gonna make sure that the dame and the old man of the mountains is history.
Shall I whack him now, boss?
Did your mama drop you on your head at birth?
No, that was later.
Ah, look at Mimi work him over. Whoever said the weight to a man's heart is through his stomach was aiming 6 inches too high.
Yeah, that's right, boss. Hit him in the knees.
This is my club, Tommy Farr. I don't dig no falling star. You think you're an operator? I'll make you now and breathe.
So bizarre.
That's Tommy Farr.
Soon Hollywood will know your name, it's Tommy Farr.
Look who's just going into town. Took the Bomber 15 rounds. Now his feet don't touch the ground. This guy is in the groove. Who's the star? It's Tommy Farr.
Darling, catch up, still blowing tops, it's Tommy Farr.
Look who's just blown into town. Look who's just blown into town. Look who's just blown into town. Tommy Farr.
Hey, I thought I told you if I ever saw your slimy face on here again, I'd kill you. Oh yeah? Yeah.
Keep jabbing, man. Keep your guard up. Right, Penny Gregley, we'll have on Saturday night.
Hey, Quincy! How are you doing, boss?
Come on, girl, let's go.
Right! Nobody move! This is a raid. This is a raid? I ain't heard that since Prohibition ended in 33.
Right then, this is a visitation. Hell, Gambaccini, I don't know what you want me to call it. Jerry just said turn up and make it look good.
And you certainly did, Paddy.
Hey, how'd I do, boss?
You did good, Frenchie.
Hey.
You too, Mad Dog.
Hey, thank you, boss.
Hey, everybody, drinks on the house.
I gotta get back in there, right? My friends are in there.
Hey, Hey, don't worry. The Don will have got them back to their hotel by now, and he will have it all straightened out.
Straighten out? I've just seen somebody shot dead in there.
Oh, Frenchie Lamar. Hey, don't worry about Frenchie. They'll give him a lovely send-off. Flowers, parade, tears. Oh, he'd love it.
Yeah, but he won't be there.
Oh, yeah. Of course not. Anyways, maybe he's not dead.
So take the bullet.
Oh, Frenchie is tough. He's been shot lots of times before. He'll probably make it through. Hey, relax, huh?
Relax. I thought life was cheap back home, but not like this place.
Come on, Tommy. Lighten up. New York. It's all here for you. And you know the Don can give it to you.
Yeah, it's there for the taking. I'll take it for myself. Thank you very much.
You've got lovely eyes.
Oh.
Anybody ever told you that? You know, you look just like Errol Flynn.
Who the hell are you?
Mimi Fontaine. Charmed, I'm sure.
Mimi Fontaine, what sort of name is that?
Hey, my real name is Mary Kaplonsky. But my mother started calling me Mimi because she said those were the first words I ever said. You know, Frenchie thinks I look French, so he calls me Miss Fontaine. You know, once I stepped out of a cake for Frenchie...
Hang on a minute, love. You stepped out of a cake?
Hey, it was done real classy. I ain't one of those girls. Don't go getting any of those wise guy ideas, huh?
I just don't get this city, I tell you.
New York's not a city, it's a feeling. Works its way up through your feet as you cross 42nd Street, like the hit you get when you go stealing. Knowing that it can't be bought, terrified that you'll get caught. Lady Liberty, she's such a beauty. And a little bit French, you know, like me. We salute the flag 'cause it's our duty. Make a little on the side, even if I'm bound and tied. Hey, New York's not a city, it's a feeling. And tonight you know I'm feeling it. Tonight I'm really feeling it. Tonight you know I'm feeling it with you.
All right.
Come on, Tommy.
New York's not a city, it's a jungle. Life and death ain't worth a dime. Playing straight seems like a crime. I was never one to be thought humble. Here I feel meek like a lamb. No one seems to give a damn. But it's hard to fight the streets' excitement. Everywhere's filled with electricity. I wonder what's cooking back home in the Rhonda. Thinking what the boys would say if they could see me here today. New York's not a city, it's a feeling. And tonight you know I'm feeling it. Tonight I'm really feeling it. Tonight you know I'm feeling it with you. Go on, go on, girl. Hey. 'Cause tonight you know I'm feeling it.
Tonight I'm really feeling it.
Tonight you know I'm feeling it with you.
Get your hands off him, you bitch!
Get up!
Come on! Bloody hell! Monty, please, bloody hell. Oh.
You're gonna lose that girl if you're not careful.
Yeah. Well, I can look after myself, right?
Mark my words, she's not the type of girl who's gonna sit around and wait for you to come home when you feel like it. Right, come on. Pack your things, we're out of here.
I'm not going anywhere.
What? Are you stupid? Can't you see it? You can't win in this city. Someone like Don Paolo Gambaccini, oh, he can arrange just about any fight he wants, however he wants, whenever he wants. No, we need to get back to Britain. Take some time. Get your eyes checked out.
Joby, it's too early to leave, right?
Well, you're a big boy now. You live with your own mistakes. Why should you listen to me instead of those big-time fakes? I can do no more. It's time to walk away. There's nothing else I can say.
Well, I'm a big boy now. I live with my own mistakes.
There'll be no place to hide when the gathering storm clouds break. You'll be tossed and torn with only yourself to blame.
But I'll be standing just the same.
Tommy, you should come home.
Joey, I must stay. I've come too far to turn and walk away.
Standing alone.
Standing whilst other men fall.
Standing alone.
Standing whilst other men fall.
Punches that a man has to take.
But I'm a big boy now. I live with my own mistakes.
I got saddles to make.
Go make 'em, man.
You're a fool, Tommy Farr. You know that, and I know that. I just hope you can keep it from the rest of the world.
What? What are you talking about, honey?
Tommy Farr, the boxer.
I know who he is.
Yeah, of course you do. Well, I can't seem to get through to him. I mean, I sent him telegrams, and I called him. He won't answer my calls. I mean, he just won't talk to me.
Maybe you shouldn't have kicked him in the nuts. Look, kid, Life's too short to shed tears over a limey bum who keeps making the wrong choices in life. Here, take this. Here, take it. Go buy yourself a new wig. Oh, Papa, Papa, I'm sorry I didn't become a lawyer or a doctor and put these hands to better use. But thank you for giving me music. I still remember my father's hands. He was a carpenter who sang Puccini.
Who?
He was Sicilian, a man of honor. He knew the old ways, omerta and respect. But he was proud, that was his curse. Something he said upset Don Guglielmo.
And what did he do?
So like a dog, he shut my papa down and left our family all alone.
Oh, that is terrible.
My widowed mother begged for forgiveness. She asked Don to spare the life of her only child. He said one day, your boy will be a man, and his father's blood will cry out for vengeance. That night she packed her bags for the Americas, and then she placed my father's gun into my hand.
Oh no!
Each night Don Guglielmo paid a visit to his favorite whore. I met him there. His brains, they met the floor.
Oh my God!
Castellamare, I hear you calling. Will I ever walk your streets or smell the olive trees again? Oh, dolce viso, tua sempre triste. Ricorderò Castellamare. And so we sailed into New York along the Hudson, to Ellis Island, past the Statue of Liberty. I found a home on these New York streets. I found my fortune, I found my fame, and now men fear me.
Yeah, they do.
I have respect.
And omerta.
The old Sicilian ways have found a new world. So much sadness.
Yeah.
And so much death.
So much death.
Mimi, as they say, there's no place quite like home.
Oh, you should see Hoboken, New Jersey.
Castellamare, I hear you calling. Will I ever walk your streets or smell the olive trees again? Oh, dolce viso, tua sempre triste. Ricorderò Castellamare. Ricorderò Castellamare.
In the blue corner from New York City, the former heavyweight champion of the world, the Cinderella Man, Jim Braddock. And in the red corner from Great Britain, Sammy Farr.
I hear your voice above the crowd. You talk too fast. You talk too loud.
I see your face most everywhere. You never smile, just stand and stare.
You've got that hot blood look, but in your face, your eyes are cold as ice.
You and me, girl, both wear a tag, just a different price. Say me, the way is clear.
I must be strong.
You don't belong, say la vie.
In the blue corner, the Playboy champion, Maxi Bear.
This man I love, and pray for help from God above.
Pray all you like, it's good to talk, but God's stone deaf in all New York. Take it from me, I said my prayers each night to ask for some way out. This is what happens to a girl who's so devout.
Say you,
say me, you just don't hear. This fine romance, it stands no chance. Say la vie.
And the winner is Maxi Bear. And the winner is Blue Nova.
I've shed no tears.
I'm still a fan.
He's still my man.
Say la vie. He'd have had it all.
This man won't crawl.
Say la vie. His time is gone.
And the winner is Clarence Red Berman.
Who would have thought that bum Berman would have gotten the decision? You know what, Tommy? You was robbed. Hey, somebody must have gotten to the referee. You can't trust nobody these days.
Especially not you.
Hey, you know what, Tommy? Together we could have been beautiful. You could have been top of the pile. Uno mero uno, champion of the world.
Aye, and all I had to do was fall down at your feet, Mr. Gambuccini. All right, you're the man, all right. Everybody's so scared of you and your power. Do you know what? That must make you feel like a big man, eh? Well, let me tell you something now. You never scared me. And you never, ever owned me.
You know what, Tommy? That's what I like about you. You have heart and integrity. Two of the characteristics that mark out every loser I ever knew. Hey, you change your mind, you want to become a winner? Give me a call.
See you around, Errol.
Bloody hell. Was I a fool?
No. You still have your self-respect. What use would that title have been to you, one that's cheap enough to be bought and sold by some two-bit gangster? You're not a loser. You're a winner.
I love you. Miss Muriel, Montgomery, Germany.
I love you too, Mr. Thomas George Farr. Happy am I
3,000 miles.
seeing you here.
Each step I walk to bring me.
Sometimes we're one.
I said I'd make the world stand still.
So much has changed.
So here I am.
In such a short time.
3,000 miles away from home.
I want to keep.
And all the dreams I had are gone.
I'll be
To be a big shot.
You never knew. I'll be
To show I was the best.
guides you through. I
To be champion of the
my
world.
dreams for you. Do it or die. Happy am I.
3,000 miles.
We must be strong.
I return 3,000 miles.
Here in this craze,
and take my place before them face
don't
those gloating, sneering smiles.
you could have
But I am not alone.
made their way. But please
I know I've
listen
stood the test.
to all I say.
I have my life
Just
complete.
for one day, then
Now
live
comes
with
my
realized happy am I. Happy am I.
Your tea, Your Grace. Your grapefruit, Your Grace. Your kippers, Your Grace. Your nuts, Your Grace.
Hodges?
Cashew nuts, Your Grace, from India, very good for the digestion. Your paper, Your Grace. I think Your Grace will find the back pages most interesting. Mr. Tommy Farr, the prize fighter, is back from the Americas.
Mr. Tommy Farr returns to the United Kingdom with his glamorous new wife, the former... Hodges. He's married that Montgomery girl. A match made in hell.
Apparently so, Your Grace.
Good Lord. He's retiring from the ring to concentrate on a career as a singer. Hodges, he's going to be a bloody entertainer.
So it would seem, Your Grace.
He walked out on me, Hodges. Nobody but nobody walks out on me.
They most certainly do not, Your Grace. Would that be all, Your Grace?
For you, Hodges, yes, that will be all. But for Mr. Farr, that certainly will not be all.
I'm sure it won't be, Your Grace.
So you think that you've beaten me? By giving up the ring, you can walk away. You have cheated, you've insulted me. And my honor requires satisfaction. Now you have money and notoriety that you earned for yourself inside the ring. Now that you've left your natural environment, there are many ways I can make your life difficult. Mr. Farr, Mr. Farr, twinkle, twinkle, how I wonder who you are. You are back from the United States, and you never won a fight, and everybody here still treats you as a star. I have good friends, I have associates in positions of power. I believe the sweetness in your life returns are Mr. Farr. Oh, Mr. Farr, I have to say it's awfully good to have you here. Mr. Farr,
Mr. Farr,
Mr. Farr,
Mr. Farr.
we both are products of our background, that's for sure. You should have recognized that life has dealt us completely different cards. I'm the king, you're the knave, possibly the joker. There are some fundamental principles that must be obeyed. You've risen above your station and the price must be paid. Mr. Farr,
Mr. Farr,
oh Mr. Farr,
Mr. Farr.
there are rules and I will teach you what they are. It will be my pleasure. Have to say it's awfully good to have you here. These times we'll treasure. Be my pleasure to educate you, Mr. Farr.
Jab, jab. Right now, it's
Tommy, leave your granddad be.
Megan, no, leave the boy alone. He has to learn how to look after
We
himself.
have none of that.
Come on, the boy, now. Stand there, now. Lift up your left. That's it. Tuck your chin down and say, protect yourself always. Hey, you'll soon make $1 million like your Uncle Tommy Farr.
This boy won't be a boxer or a miner. You will be a teacher or a doctor.
Oh, but Mommy, I want to be a boxer, just like Uncle Tommy Farr.
That's enough. Give Grandad a kiss. Tommy! Come on.
So you're back, Tommy Bach, with a wife it seems. I'm glad maybe she can talk some sense into that great thick skull of yours. What's this? They're making a waxwork model of you and putting it up in Madame Tussauds, and you're making a record with George Formby and touring the country? Do, boy. And I thought you'd left the circus behind you. Seems to me you're still a fool, Tommy Bach. Only now they've turned you into a clown as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a very warm London Palladium welcome to one of the finest boxers Britain has ever produced. The Brown Bomber couldn't put him down, and I'm sure tonight he'll be a real knockout, Mr. Tommy Farr.
When you're a child, your life goes on forever. Hot summer days and Christmas comes so slow. But as the time passes by, in the blink of an eye, you will know. You can say, I was king for a day, ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. As time goes by, you ride your disappointments, but you soon move on and take life in its stride. It's looking back that you'll find in the back of your mind these feelings hide. Every time you say, I was king for a day, ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba. So who knows when, if we'll make it again, maybe someday soon you'll get to laugh at the rain in a world that knows my song. Or maybe that was my time to be had at the dance, and I'll never get another time to take up the chance to prove the whole world wrong. You have your dreams, you keep them somewhere special. I know it's hard to let the whole world know, but it's the risk that you take for the life that you take. Lets you grow, lets you say, I can't say I was king for a day. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba-ba. I was king for a day. Ba-ba-ba, ba-da-da. I was king for a day.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
Just seems fine.
Heart very strong. Good. Oof. Nothing wrong with the hearing. Have you ever seen an ophthalmologist about these eyes before?
Regular checkups are for my fights, but other than that, it's just...
Have you ever had problems with your eyesight? Blurriness, double vision, trouble focusing?
Some punches in my time, and yes, sometimes I see stars. But they clear up after a while, that is.
I don't like the look of this. I think you need to see a specialist.
But I want to do my part.
Sorry, son, but with those eyes, you're not going anywhere. You need an operation.
My lord, I ask you, while the young men of this country are laying down their lives in this titanic struggle of good versus evil, is it right, yes, is it right, that Mr. Tommy Farr, the well-known boxer, should be exempted from military service after suffering with problems with his eyesight? Through these problems when he's fighting for the championship of the world.
Poor, poor Tommy Farr, you're not as tough as you said you are. Why won't you fight? Are you frightened by the war? Poor Tommy Farr.
Mr. Thomas George Farr, I am arresting you for the non-payment of a fine for the princely sum of 9p following a motoring offence committed in Gloucestershire in January of this year, 1942.
Mr. Farr, we've been investigating your tax returns for the time you spent in the Americas. We have found some alarming irregularities. We'll have to liquidate your assets.
Poor Tommy Farr, you're not as rich as you think you are. Poor Tommy Farr, they'll break you, they'll break you.
Right, come on in, boys. Let's have your glasses. Sorry, oh, come on.
Hey, Tommy Farr, a well-known boxer. Hey, they say you're too big to join the army.
Too big.
All right, you had too much to drink. Let's have you out. Let's have you out.
I'm not gonna let some fat old landlord chuck me out.
Hey, me neither, eh? You'll have to make us leave.
Yeah, come on, make us leave.
Mr. Thomas George Farr, owner of the Royal Standard, I am arresting you for the assault on 3 ordinary seamen.
It seems Mr. Farr is now well enough to fight our brave servicemen, but unable to contribute to the defence of the realm.
Having seen all the evidence put before the bench, it is quite clear you're not the fit person to be in charge of such an establishment.
Mr. Farr, because of the bad publicity, the brewery wants you to give up the Royal Standard.
Poor Tommy Farr, you're not as smart as you think you are. There'll be nothing left after the war. Poor Tommy Farr.
Poor Tommy Farr, I warned you, but you didn't seem to care. You let me down, but now I think that we're square. I said I'd do you. Consider yourself done.
We just can't go on like this. Taxmen, bailiffs, magistrates. We never talk, we never kiss. This should come as no surprise. Don't you know the whole world lies? Maybe you could compromise. You don't understand what it's like to fight the whole world. You don't understand.
In a world that I come from,
We don't talk. When things go wrong, you have to fix them on your own.
You don't understand that it's me
Hello.
Is that Joby Churchill?
Who wants to know?
Well, it's an old friend of yours. Goes by the name of Don Quixote.
Is it a new bridle that you're after?
No, God, no. No, this time, Joby, no, mate, no. Listen, the reason why I'm ringing, well, I find myself with too much time on my hands. I've been looking at some of these so-called title contenders, man. Williams, Savall, Baskey, Gardner, another one. Listen, I've been thinking, Joby, there's some money to be made. If I was to go back into the ring.
Making a comeback, is it?
Yeah, that's about the size of it, yeah.
Tommy back. 10 years ago, they wouldn't have put a glove on the old Tommy Farr. But hey, you can pick up an awful lot of ring rust in 10 years.
Joby, I broke! Right? But they want to take the bloody house. I haven't crawled out of the gutter for them to take me, the wife, and the 2 boys. Yes, the 2 boys, Joby, man. Joby, I need your help.
Oh, back in, boy. Oh, well, what did you have in mind?
Well, come on, I go back in a training, fix a few fights up for me, see what shape I'm in, man.
Tommy, boy. The only truth I ever heard about boxing was when it comes to making a comeback, they never come back. Oh, no, boy. I always said you were a fool. And now it looks as though it's catching. All right. When do we start? Gentlemen of the press, well, it only seems like yesterday that we were all gathered here to talk about a young boxer out of Wales with his eyes set on the prize of being the next British heavyweight champion. We've all passed an awful lot of water since then. It's been 12 years since Tommy Farr had his British title stripped from him by the Marquis of Bath and his associates in charge of boxing in this country. Let me tell you here today, we intend to return to the ring, to take back what was never taken from us inside the ring.
Well said.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Mr. Tommy Farr.
Tonight, the amazing comeback attempt by Tommy Farr has come crashing to the ground, as hard indeed as Tommy himself hit the canvas.
I pushed my way down through the crowds. I jumped into the ring.
It's difficult to believe that it's 13 years since Tommy went the distance with Joe Louis.
I did not even see the punch. I'm counted out.
But here in a packed Carmarthen Market Hall, Farr was no match for Lloyd Marshall, the latest American for him to face in the ring.
So where do I go from here? The biggest fight of my life.
He looks too old, too slow, and too out of condition.
You say that you're not afraid, then I say you are a fool.
I am been so stupid, especially this man.
When you fight, you might be with your fists on your chin, but the fight's in your head, so before you begin, better know who you are, when to stand, when to hide, and the demons you face we all carry inside.
Need another boxer, worn out bums like you to a penny.
The demons you face we all carry inside.
Tommy, you were great in your day. Give me a chance. But it might well be time for you to hang up your gloves for good.
Give me a chance. Come on, give me a chance.
He was born in this valley where the sun was afraid, where the dust and the dirt would forever keep men in the shade. He was forged by the pressure that ground cement to dust as his father of steel turned to rust. Standing alone, standing was the man for. He can ride all the punches that a man has to take. He might bend, but he never will break. He might bend, but he never will break. He was always a sinner. He was sometimes a saint. Never asked for a pardon. Never practiced restraint. But he